Twitter monitoring for restaurants. Well, this guide is going to answer your question with essential details. Growing a restaurant can be quite a tedious task, especially for new players. But the digital media platforms like Twitter and Instagram can reduce the headache to an extent. No matter whether you're willing to target local customers or trying to attract international visitors, Twitter is the perfect tool you can use to achieve your goals. According to our research, Twitter monitoring for restaurants is the most important factor for restaurants that are operating in different parts of the world. Here are a few important reasons why you shouldn't underestimate this approach. Public opinion. The restaurants need to stay aware of public opinion as it helps them with making improvements on a regular basis. There are many social media enthusiasts who regularly share their opinion about the services they use regularly. The positive reviews about your restaurant are definitely a good sign. But if there are some unaddressed negative reviews on Twitter, it may cause serious damage to your business. Many people check the opinion of previous customers before they consider trying a restaurant. So, the negative reviews may prevent these customers from visiting your restaurants. Therefore, you must pay serious attention to Twitter monitoring for restaurants. No matter whether it's a positive or negative review, you must respond to it as soon as possible. And if a customer had a problem with your service, you must try to fix their problem. The potential customers are usually impressed by the efficient response of the restaurants. Wide reach. Another reason why we recommend using Twitter monitoring for restaurants is that it helps you with finding new opportunities every day. There are tons of ways you can use to grow your restaurant business with Twitter. And that can only happen if you're using Twitter monitoring more effectively. Twitter monitoring for restaurants helps you with growing your business in various ways. Here are the details about how you can take advantage of Twitter monitoring for restaurants. Improved services. Although you're trying your best to satisfy your customers, you might find some customers that aren't happy with your service. Twitter monitoring is the perfect option to keep an eye on what customers like or dislike about your restaurant. Thus, you'd be able to improve your services based on their requirements. And it will ultimately help with growing your customer base over time. Build better campaigns. The reason why we love Twitter monitoring for restaurants is that it enables the restaurants to build result-driven campaigns on Twitter. We assure you that you'd be able to improve your engagement rate when you have a clear idea of your customers' preferences. Grow your customers' base. With the help of Twitter monitoring, you can grow your customer base in various ways. For instance, your responses on Twitter leave a great impression on the customers that are willing to use your services. Similarly, satisfied customers happily recommend your services to their friends when they ask for a recommendation. So, you shouldn't underestimate the power of Twitter monitoring for restaurants at any cost, as it can boost your restaurant's growth quickly and efficiently.